Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Well, welcome to Lazy Daisy Stampers. I am Darla Morris, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in beautiful Granbury, Texas. Now, you normally will see my face, but I am incognito today. Some of you probably know why, but mostly because I'm recovering from surgery and I'm still taking it easy a little bit. So, when you do, good morning, Barbara, welcome. When you do hop on today, say hello. Hi, Linda. Oh, good. I'm glad y'all are joining me. Good morning, my precious son. How are you? Amanda, good morning. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm so happy to see you all here. I just want you to know I got two Lindas. Oh, yay. Um, I'm really happy that you're here. I'm excited to be here myself. It's been a little bit rough, but I am on the mend and I'm doing great. I know you've missed me. Well, I have missed y'all, and I'm serious about that. Um, so, I've got a few things to talk about, and then good morning, Stella. And then we're going to get busy making some beautiful, beautiful projects today. I'm so excited. And I do have my online ladybug class that is coming up this Saturday. And Amanda, you should be getting your packet. I think they told me tomorrow. But now I know you've missed out. A lot of you have missed out on, options one and options two, but you can still take option three. Option three is if you already have the Ladybug bundle, if you've already got cardstock and paper that you want to use. I have colorful PDF tutorials that I will email you, 6 different projects, and I will even throw in that you can join us on the Facebook Live this Saturday or anytime that you feel like it, because I will be setting up a private Facebook page, which I've not done yet because, well, I just haven't. What can I say? I'm just doing the best I can. But yes, you can take the class with us for $15. So if you are interested in that, put it in the comments. I will need your email address and we can go from there, okay? Good morning, Mary Ellen. Chilly, Montana. Oh, I'm kind of envious. I love Montana, but I've only been there a couple of times, so I don't know. Susie, good morning. Glad you're back too. Okay, so if you're interested in option three for the Ladybug PDF tutorials, I can't say that word very well. I screw it up every time I say it. But anyway, okay, enough of that. You want some more information on that? Let me know, okay? We have this beautiful, this thing has done spun. Look at what that did. I touched it. Oh my God, I think we got a winner. I don't want to show that yet. All together, I will tell you that I'm about to close my February host code. And I will tell you that I tried to order the collection, which is all of the colors, and some of them, well, you can't. But then I just went through and I pick and chose each number, and I got them all but 2 sets. I don't know which 2 sets I couldn't get, but anywho, I was kind of sad I waited too long to get all of those blends, but they will be available. So this is a nice set. This, I believe, it is available to order now. I will tell you that paper looks awesome. I love me some black and white paper, okay? And well, it's just a nice set, but it will go away. As I understand, I don't think that this carries over into the new catalog, but don't quote me quite 100% on that. But I did get the Waves of the Ocean suite. Oh my, we're going to use this today, okay? This paper is like totally unbelievable. So I'm going to have to go back and read my messages, y'all, because I'm missing some, because y'all are interested in the option 3, which is awesome, and I'd love to have y'all join me on Saturday. So cool beans. I will go back and we will, I'll address those after my video today, okie dokie? But this Waves of the Ocean, now it's not available to customers until March 1. And then on May 2nd, the bundle, the stamps and the dies will be in the new catalog, but this paper, the foil, and the rhinestones are not supposed to carry over. And I have to tell you guys, they're awesome. This paper is unbelievable. The foil is gorgeous. I believe it's Night of Navy, Coastal Cabana, and silver, I think, or that could be Pacific blue. I don't remember. Whatever color it is, it's beautiful. Highly recommend this set. Okay, so option 3, bundle. Okay. We've only got a few more days of celebration. Celebration ends February 28. I can't believe it. Time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, if there's anything that you're going to need in here, you want some free stuff, this is all free. Free. And I would love to have you join my team during celebration, because not only are you going to get $125 worth of product of your choice for only $99, plus a whole bunch more, you will get an additional 2 stamp sets of your choice. So that goes away on February the 28th. All right, this really did not spin all the way around. I just don't really know what to do about it. Linda Towns, I will do something special for you if you don't get this again. But I think this really needs to spin, so I'm going to spin it around, because we're going to win, somebody's going to win these 2 cards, okay? And this is what I made on my Patricia Coates. I don't think I've seen her on here yet. Congratulations, Pat. Okay, I'm going to give those to Pat. And I'm going to give something to you, Miss Linda. I don't know what it is. Maybe it'll be the cards that I made for myself that I'll give to you. How about, does that seem fair and equitable? Because I touched that wheel and it went clickety-click, but it didn't like go all the way around, and it landed on Linda, and she got ripped off. So I'm going to give these to Miss Linda. So, all right, we got 2 winners, okay? Congratulations, ladies. Oh, and that is Linda Towns, by the way, yes. I'm sorry, Linda Hodge. Wrong Linda. Okay, now we are going to spin to see who's going to win this stamp set. Now, you remember what I said about the stamp set last time? I don't normally give stamp sets away anymore because, well, they're expensive, and I'm not made of money. So there you go. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Uh-oh, we got to listen to an ad. Maybe not. Woohoo. Okay, so we are going to, this wheel is everybody that has shared my video during the month of January. Now, I didn't have, but I think, I don't know. I think I only had about, oh, good Lord, I don't know how many videos I did in January. My mind just doesn't work all the time. But anyway, if you shared my video, I always give you a special prize. And these are the lovely, beautiful people that shared my video during the month of January. Their name goes on a special wheel. And this particular month, I won this stamp set playing bingo with my upline. And I already had it, so I didn't need to. So this is going to be given away to somebody just for sharing my video. And y'all are so good to do this for me. I do appreciate y'all so much. Donna Hull. Oh, wow. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Donna had said, oh, I really want that. I don't have it, and now it's on my list. So congratulations, Donna. Congratulations, Linda Towns. Congratulations, Pat Coates. Woohoo! 3 winners today. This is great. Okay, we're going to put this away. And speaking of sharing, why don't y'all go ahead and hit that share button and let me know about it, because if you don't tell me, I don't know that you shared it. Now, this is the way you find me. This is my online store 24/7, 365 days a year. So, Lazy Daisy Stampers with an S, thank you, Shirley. You're my favorite girl. .stampinup.net. That's my online store. This, thank you, Mary Ellen. This is my current host code, but I'm going to be closing this out tomorrow. So, hurry up. Get your orders placed. Please, please, please be sure and use this host code with any order, unless it's over $150. If it's over $150, forget about it. You're going to get extra goodies from Stampin' Up, and I want you to have them. All right. I have had these cards, well, this card in particular, made, I don't know, a long time. So I don't even know if I know what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out together, okay? We are going to use Kite Delight. Is that not the cutest thing? And I love this sentiment. Another year flies by. Happy birthday. I love that. That is so cool and so appropriate with a kite, right? Yeah. And then I got this for something. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Like I say, been a while. Okay, so here are my finished cards. Now, which one of these do you like the best? I'm going to have to take them out. That glare just drives me nuts. They're very similar, but there's a little bit of difference on them. Which one do y'all like the best? Left, right, left, right. What do you think? I know which one I like the best. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Well, this is the card we're going to make, and we're going to make it like this one because that's my favorite one. All right. Yes. Oh, Shirley, you are all by yourself. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no, you're not. here comes a bunch of lefties. Never mind. Well, what do I know? Okay, here is our card base. Of course, you know it's a half of a sheet of 8.5 by 11. Well, I think the left and the rights are pretty much balanced out. I've not been able to see all the comments, but what I did see, they were pretty well balanced. Then I score it in half, and you end up with a card base that measures 4.25 by 5.5. Okay? Now what I did is I took some vellum. Now this vellum came from, I better turn it to the correct side because there's a difference. See, that's a little bit more frosted looking. This one has more color to it. This came out of a set of vellum that's long gone retired, but I had bought a bunch of it because I made one of our granddaughters' wedding invitations. And this came in 3 colors. It came in old olive. There was a yellow, I can't recall, maybe a so saffron. It was a very nice soft yellow. And then blushing bride color. Well, her cards were blushing bride. So I had a ton of this, and all I used out of them was the one color of blushing bride. So sorry that I'm using discontinued product, but you could use a sheet of cardstock in old olive just as easy, and it will look probably just the same. So that's going to go like that, and that's is our first layer. And you know our first layer measures 4 inches by 5.25, which is basically just a 1/4 of an inch smaller than this one. And the same goes to this. This is our second layer, and this measures 3 3/4 by 5. So yeah, I like the vellum too, Susan. And then this little square is in Highland Heather. I didn't tell you that this is Gorgeous Grape. This measures 3 by 3, and it's going to go kind of like into that. And then I just punched out of my biggest punch I could find because I didn't want to die cut it because I was lazy. A piece of that vellum as well. All right, well, let's just start gluing, okay? This one is going to go together real quickly because I've got all of this other stuff already cut out and ready to rumble. Now, normally I would not put glue on the back or vellum because it shows through, but just a tiny little edge is going to be showing through on this card. So, you know, I don't even know. You see how that shows through? So you really wouldn't want to do that. See, there's that line of glue and another line of glue. But it's going to be covered up, so it'll be okay. Let me get my card back. Where's my card? Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Here we go. There's my card. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this. Now, I think this pulls off my cardstock. Oh, nope, I did it. I did it. Sometimes this Seal Plus, which totally is my favorite. I can't do the regular seal very well. I don't know. I think I must be handicapped with that seal, but I love the Seal Plus. It works for me very well. So I'm just going to stick that on there. It's just, you know, layer, layer, layer. And this is going to go down just like that. You could pop it up, but I'm going to pop up my kite. So I don't want too many layers just because of postage. And you could also turn it that way. but I'm going to keep it all, what do you call it? All prim and proper and straight and formal looking. Okay, then this is going to go down. Make sure I got the right side. And that is just kind of in the center. This kind of tried to keep my margins the same there. That goes there. Now I have stamped this. Then I took my blends and I colored in there, and then I colored with, let's see, that color I used was Highland Heather, because we don't have gorgeous grape blends, I don't think. What's this color? That's not it. No, that's Rich Razzleberry. Anyway, okay. So Highland Heather, and this is Granny Apple Green. And then I made just little dots on there to keep the color combination going. You know what I mean? Good morning, Evelyn. Thank you. I love these colors too. Yes, soft succulent vellum, right. Yeah, I mean, we've got vellum that will work, but cardstock will work just as well, okay? All right, I kind of put this on at a little bitty angle because I got a tail that's going to come off, and I was going to put I put my sentiment down here. All right, let's work on my tail. See, what I did is I stamped the whole thing in Granny Apple Green, no, Old Olive, and I believe that's Highland Heather. Then I cut out, and this Highland Heather is just glued over the Granny Apple Green. So I just did them. You don't have to do that. That's kind of silly, but I did it. Or you could just stamp it in black and white and color them in. Are you coming out? I think I might have made this a little bit, oh, for heaven's sakes. This is what happens when you don't use your glue in a couple of days. Which is just almost sinful, because that means you've not been crafting. And we just can't go a day without crafting. Okay, there we go. Get up in there. Oh, well, that's gross. Got a glob of glue. I'll have to fix that later, okay? See, that's what happens. Jeez. Hold on. Feast or famine around here, right? Okay. We'll get the embossing buddy after that. And then I pop my sentiment. Another year flies by. Isn't that appropriate? I just love that. And I'm going to put this off to the side because I'm changing it up just a little bit. There we go. Now, where are my embellishments? I think I just dug through whatever I could find that would match. But, ooh, will that work? Oh, shoot. I pulled some off and I didn't want to. Get back on there. Let's see. These don't glitter a bunch, but they're still pretty, right? And we ought to put some Stella on there somewhere. What do you think? If your glue starts to do that, open the bottom. Oh, you're so smart. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Stella. I wish I had some glittery. Let's see what we can do with a little wink. We can at least do the tail, right? Put just a little dab on the top of that. That'll glitter a little bit. Now, oh, let's put something on the inside because it's going to have a dark inside. Oh, look. Let's do that because that's cute. I'm going with Gorgeous Grape. Oh. See, I've just cut a bunch of these out. So, what are we going to say? Ooh. Okay. I think I'm missing comments. Perfect March birthday. You know, that's right, Linda. March is the windy month. What do they say? In like a lion, out like a lamb. Anybody else ever hear that saying? Gosh, that's pretty, isn't it? Y'all don't see my robe, do you? Tell me you don't notice my robe. That's so cute. What does this one say? Let's see what our options. Your friendship is so uplifting. I guess we better do wishes for a carefree day. And I'm just cute. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, please, Stella. You're too kind. I will say I was not prepared for the severity of this surgery. And that's, you know, that's my bad for not doing more checking out, I'm guessing. All right, I'm going to put this up and put this up. And there's our first card. It is lovely. Another year flies by. Happy birthday. So cute. So cute. Gotta love it. Oh, goodness. Y'all are so sweet to me. Just don't know what I would do without you. Really appreciate you. Okay, let's just stick that back in there, close that up, and we're good to go, I think. I didn't use this one at all. I was wondering, I might have had that as an option, another birthday option. Who knows? Who knows what I was thinking back when I put this card together? Because I sure don't. Okay, but we used our blends. because we love them blends. All right, our next card, well, it's a little bit more entailed, but I will tell you I have, oh, I broke a nail. Oh, the horrors. Look at that. Oh, Mama. Ow. That just makes me mad. Okay, we are going to use our basic borders because I made me a little template, okay? That's what I used the cloud for. I made them a little template. I'm going to be using some Bermuda Bay mini striped ribbon. I'm going to, see these gems? Oh my goodness, look at that. Can you see those? They are so pretty. Rhinestones. I didn't mean gems, rhinestones. We're going to be using our blending brush. Here are all of the stamps. I've already got them all mounted, except I don't know if I'm going to use my stamps. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I guess I will. Ha. All right. We are so pretty. And of course, this is Coastal Cabana. Beautiful card base. Our first layer, it will be Pacific Point. First layer. Our second layer. If you need the measurements, you're going to get an F on this test. I know it. I mean, this is serious stuff. A broken nail, it's almost to the quick. Okay, enough whining. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, that's okay. That's right. First layer, second layer. You know the sizes. Now, this wave I cut out in the Coastal Cabana. Hold on, let me get my little nifty picker-outer thingy. Now, y'all will be so proud of me. I thought ahead and I actually put double-sided adhesive on my foil. I tricked y'all. I did. You didn't think I would think to do that, but I did. Oh, I don't think that's going to come out. When you add layers to foil is already, kind of on the thick side. When you add a layer, it often is more difficult to cut through. So you have to really kind of go back and forth in your machine to make sure that you get everything cut. Which I thought I did, but again, anything can happen around here. All right, did I? Okay, this is just paper. I took some of the paper, the beautiful paper. Oh my gosh, this paper. I know you've probably already seen a lot of this paper, but oh Lordy. So this is one side. Look at that. Mercy sakes. And this is the other side of it. Now I just cut out where my wave would go. I kind of placed it because I kind of wanted to work in the blue line a little bit. And then here's, oops, I passed one. Now this is different from this one. Not a whole lot, but it is different. You can see. There's that side. This is the back side. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, Lord have mercy. And look at this with the green in it. Oh, stunning. And look at that. Oh, wee. And then that's one side. Oh my gosh, so pretty. That's the back side of it. I think I did that one. No, I guess not. That's a different one. It's even different than the other two. And then there's that side. Pretty, pretty. So, this one's just paper. This one is foil, wherever this one is, okay? So let me get rid of this, all of those little pieces. Okay, now our card's gonna open like this, okay? And I can go ahead. Nope, I'm gonna wait. There's ribbon involved, so I'm gonna wait. But I'm gonna take this and use my template. Now, where's my Coastal Cabana? Right here. Now, okay, these are not Stampin' Up! Brushes. We do carry them. I bought probably 24 of these brushes way before I knew anything about Stampin' Up! And I just could not see having to buy more just because it was Stampin' Up! And I am a firm believer in using Stampin' Up! Products because they are awesome. And I think they're better than anything out there on the market. But sometimes you just got to use what you've already got. All right, I'm going to put some clouds on here, okay? I want to just lightly, because I just don't want a stark background. You know what I mean? And it's just kind of a hint of color. Just something, oh my gosh, that's really pretty. I wish y'all could really see that. It's very subtle. But isn't it pretty? Holy moly. Gosh, I like that a lot. Of course, you get it all over you, but that's the fun of it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, oh, let me show you the card. Oh, I got so excited I didn't show you the card. Now, I've made a few little changes, okay? Not much, but a few. Because I didn't put the clouds on this one, I just kind of tinted the background in places, and then I thought, ooh, the clouds. Oh yes, let's do clouds. So I got some seagulls that I've cut out in paper and in foil. I cut out my little label. I don't think I showed you the stamp set. This is the stamp set. These are the dies. That's the die that cut out this. It's got clouds that you can cut out. And of course, it's got 2 different waves, which you've already seen. It's really a lovely set. If you're on the fence, I would get off the fence and get it ordered. Just saying. Okay, I am going to stamp for you. So, I'm taking this big wave right here, and I'm going to take my Coastal Cabana. I'm trying to make this card a little monochromatic. Just, you know, a little. I've only got one shot at this stamping because I'm not using my Stamparatus, which I most certainly could and probably should. But now I'm going to take my Pacific Point and my finger dauber. Get me some ink on here and get me some dimension going on. Let's see what we get. This is exciting. Okay. I'm going to put that down there like on that. Can y'all see? Yeah. I huffed on it. And don't drop this till you get it in place now. Don't ask me how I know about things like that. Okay? Let's not get too personal. Okay, I hope that's... I'm pressing down because I want to make sure I got good pressure on all of this big old stamp. That's my workout for the day. Look at that. Okay. Can you see both colors in that? Wowzer. That's pretty. Excited? Okay, I do believe I'm going to do this together and then put it down. I think I'll be able to handle it a little bit better, okay? I'm going to poke a few of the little holes that didn't poke out, or at least I'm going to try. That one just doesn't seem to want to come out. Aha, I got it. Yay. All right, let's take this off. This is my double-sided adhesive sheets. Come on. There we go. Now then here's, let's see, which one? I think, yeah, I'm gonna kind of line up the bottom. And then just kind of let it drop where it wants to go, okay? Now I'm going to take off these adhesive sheet side, I think. This is the hard part. Come on. Y'all bear with me a minute. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, got it. Now we're going to put this on our card. Now line up your bottom and your side. Carefully. Oh, ooh, that's pretty. Oh, yes. And then, if it hangs over, snip it off. No biggie. There. Look at that. All right, now we got ribbon. Where'd our ribbon go? Here we go. Now what I did is I just put it through here. Okay, so I'm going to put this about like that. This is a slide, so it's right now we don't really care. We just want to get it straight. I think that's kind of straight. Cut it off. Stick it down. And you don't have to put this ribbon on there. And then you can slide this wherever you want it, okay? Now I'm going to want it kind of right over here. And I'm going to get my trusty little glue dots and make it stay where I want it. Now this one I'm going to roll over on itself because this ribbon is thinner. Okay, now, where's my happy birthday? I'm going to stamp it. Oh no, oh no. Come on. Whew. I got stick 'em right there. I'm going to go ahead and, now that my ribbon's on it, I'm okay. I can glue this down. You just got to always remember, when there's ribbon involved on your card, be careful that you're gluing it down at the right time, because so many times I have like glued this down and then I wanted to put ribbon and it was already on my card, and I don't want ribbon showing up on the back side, so when they open it up they see stuff. Personally, that's me, okay? Okay, one more glue dot. I'm going to secure. I secured the ribbon, but now I want to secure the foil to the ribbon. There. Now, it's not moving. Okay. Happy birthday. I was almost off screen on that, wasn't I? All right. Now, I could have cut this down to size and then stamped it, but I'm not much good at that, okay? I'm really not. So I'm going to get my ends kind of squared off. I'm going to try to line up. I'm trying to line the bottom of this with this line. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cut some of this off. Hold on. So I can, my eyes don't have to look so far before they get lined up. All right, there's that. There's that. Let's try. I'm just trying to get a straight cut on this edge, but that way I can see. I am probably not making a bit of sense to you girls, but I'm eyeballing. Here's my cut line right here, okay? And I'm just eyeballing to see where that goes there, all the way where that goes, and then here's my cut line again. Just trying to get a straight cut line. Because I want a little bitty sentiments, I guess is what I'm trying to say, in a very bad way. Sometimes I know what I want to do, but the words just don't make much sense. I am sure that happens to none of y'all. All right. It's all in your eyes, your eyeball here. All right, I am going to now, you don't want your glue oozing out because you're on foil, and if you do, almost landed on that foil, which I wanted to avoid. You don't want glue getting on your foil, is what I'm trying to say, y'all, because it's not pretty. Glue on foil is not pretty. Yes, Susan, I do agree. The small little guillotine cutter does work well. But hey, look at what I did. I mean, look at that. That's pretty stinking good, if I do say so myself. All right, now I'm going to take my little seabirds. Now I cut this one out of this designer series paper, and I have stick them on the back. I've got foil, seabirds with stick them on the back. I can't believe I thought about this in advance. Where do we want this? I guess that'd be good right there. Right there. Am I out of birds? Oh, yep. Yep. All the birds are gone. Shoot. Okay. Well, look here. I want another bird or two, so I'm going to use the little stamp. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got a little flyaway. Oh dear. That's supposed to lay down. There we go. Oh, goodness. He was trying to pull off the paper. I guess I hung some of my sleeve on it. Okay. Did I put anything on the inside? Oh, I did. Look at what I did. Goodness gracious, I really went crazy with this one, didn't I? Well, sometimes you just need to go a little bit crazy with your cards because this is so pretty. I love these colors in this suite and the waves. Who doesn't love sitting and looking at the ocean? I mean, seriously, so relaxing. Okay, now let's work on the inside. Let me grab a sheet, and where's my cloud template? There we go. I'm going to make this a little bit darker at the top so we can see our clouds a little bit better. How about that? Ooh, yes. Now a little bit lighter. Oh my, that's pretty. Yes, it is. Now, where's my seagull? And you are totally awesome. Monochromatic, keep that in mind. That's what my goal was. No wiggle. Don't wiggle back and forth, especially with these rubber stamps. You'll be sorry. All right, I'm just going to take this a little bit on the side here. Kind of blend that in. Oh, goodness. Really like this card, y'all. Those of you that have want the PDF tutorial and join the Facebook Live private page, be sure you send me, you can private message me your email address, and I can send you an invoice. I think I can through PayPal or through something. I'll have to check it out. But anyway, just make sure I've got your email address. So private message me that. And we have finished our our second card. Okay. Now I did change this one up from this one because I wanted that pop of darker blue in there, because I wanted it to kind of pick up the blue that I was trying to pull out of this DSP. I rocked it a little bit. Look at that. Sorry. Oh, and I put some gems. Oh, let's do that. Let's put some gems on these birds. Uh-oh. I flicked it off. Dad, burn it. I'm going to put one right there on that little pretty thing. Oh, these are pretty. Goodness. Okay, there. Now we are complete. We've got the rhinestones, we've got the foil, we've got the designer series paper. What more could you ask for? Isn't that lovely? Oh my gosh. I'm quite proud of that one, okay? Of course, it's not totally mine. Somebody got me started, and I went from there. Where's my other card? Here we go. All right. Boys and girls, that is it for the day. I hope that I have inspired you to get creative, to maybe even think about purchasing one of these beautiful sets. Don't forget my host code when ordering. I'm going to close it out tomorrow, so do not dilly-dally, as they say. Okay? Y'all have a great week. Thank you for all of your kind words, your get well wishes, and you girls and boys are just, well, you're an inspiration to me, and I so appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to share. This video will be up on my YouTube channel tomorrow. My YouTube channel is called Lazy Daisy Stampers. So you can go over there, subscribe, hit the bell, like, make a comment, whatever. Probably one of these days I may go strictly to YouTube to do these. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows with me, right? Okay. Love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.